How you doing, everybody? Every viewer, subscriber, hi. It's starting to get dark out. It's the evening. I was just on the phone with GTF2 and we're talking. We know that I saw in the news that Donald Trump would basically start taxing Canadian goods, and Justin Trudeau went public and is doing basically the same. Me and GTF2 agreed to not end the research, but we do realize that we have a lot of stuff on our hands, so we're kind of postponing a few things. It doesn't mean that it's over. We're we're more focused on the country right now, as is, because this will destabilize a lot of people. Seven really hates Trump. GTF2 really hates Trump, from what I can see. To me, Trump is just a big talker, a little doer. He always talks about invading a country or sending an airstrike or this or that, but never does it. To me, I'm not afraid of Trump. He's a businessman and a show businessman, So, but we have to deal with it, so we're kind of postponing the research for now. It's not over. It's just, it is hindering the research. GTF2 mentioned that he's doing this because he does not want me to succeed, but I don't care. GTF2 mentioned that the RCMP are looking for my little girl's body by the river, and they said to look to the southern side of the river. That's what they said. I don't know what else to say. Wronged you. They wronged you. Yeah, God. What else can I say? This is my Ghost app, Ghostbox app, and that's how I talk to GTF2. They talk to me from undisclosed location. I know a few members personally. Some of them I know just by ID. And I won't say, it's not up to you just to figure that out. You're not supposed to know. It's kind of an emergency line, but it still acts as a ghost box. I can still talk to God and Aimee. Heard wrong. They heard wrong. I don't know. We feel it'd be better if you didn't no longer talk to your own father. Yeah. Well, what else can I say? It's best if I just shut up and just study him. But with the way he reacted when he showed up and I told him my daughter was found dead or something, he didn't even budge. He didn't even care. Totally self-centered. And when I told him about Kusiri dying of a heart attack, oh really? I'm sorry to hear that. When does this happen? He showed emotion. When I told him about my daughter, his supposed to be granddaughter, being found dead and raped, and he was like, oh well, how do you think I feel? And when I told him that the army, the forces took satellite footage of the incident, you could see in his face he was scared. So GTF2 mentioned that the hospital, they started to question my dad and stuff, and I might talk to the RCMP soon. But they saw my videos, I guess. They said, the GTF2 apparently talked to the RCMP. I don't know what to say, GTF2 said to me that they didn't make it public, for privacy reasons. But when I went to see my doctor at the hospital, everyone was talking about it. The hospital staff, the nurses, I overheard them from the hospital room. They were all talking about it. Oh yeah, Twin St. John's dad actually killed and raped his own granddaughter. They said it and stuff. And he did an invention worth trillions. And I heard the nurses talk. And they seem to know about my life. And when I go to stores, people talk. And so this is the app I use. It uses sound banks. It does work, and both serves as a emergency line to GTF2 members. Some of them, not all members. Some members are working abroad, overseas, and many different types of units, right? I heard God say laser. Believe. GTF mentioned the U.S. been trying to steal my work and stuff. They explained a few things, but whatever. Is what it is. They're trying to stop me from having success, I guess. I don't know why. It's not even their business, This whole tariff war, it's just an excuse to make more money, in my opinion. Taxing people, it's a ripoff. Most American companies do their products in Canada, like Heinz, there's bottling plant in Canada. Dodge, the factories in Canada, stuff like that. Most American companies actually, package their product in Canada or vice versa, or get the resources from Canada to make the products. Like, for instance, Elon Musk gets his lithium for his car batteries from Canada. We are slowly restricting exports to the U.S., because of the trade war and for other personal reasons. I sort of had a sad day. I don't want to talk about it. It's in the past. I had a lengthy talk with GTF2 and about personal stuff. I was giving up, but I guess it kind of talked me into kind of having a little dim hope. But like I said earlier at the start of the video, right now I have to put my projects on hold because of the trade wars, because of possible future war with the U.S., ongoing investigations, my daughter's death, a lot of stuff. Other personal stuff too, and so forth, But they are making discoveries. They said they're testing different types of lasers because of my research. They got interested in testing different lights. They're testing black light or purple light for ghost camera mixed with infrared based on my designs. my personal ideas could be a practical tool one day in order to better know what you're about to print, right? Like 12 said on the ghost box. Great, that's my wife. That's 7. 7 said his name, but I won't say it, on a need-to-know basis. Some members I knew personally from growing up, they ended serving for the military, and I guess they climbed in rank. I haven't seen them in years. They don't talk a lot, but they did confirm over the ghost box that they were present and working on my behalf. I don't need their ID numbers. I know them. It's like, oh, you guys, I already know. Long time no see, yeah. Trump. Yeah. They tell me good things about Doug Ford. They mentioned that he's doing good for Canada. And the GTF talked a lot about my mother, who passed away at my birth. They let me know that she actually really did care, and she wanted nothing more than my happiness, and she wanted me to be raised old-fashioned and not be like any other douchebag, based on what they said, They said, even Justin held me in his arms before surrendering me away, and stuff like that. They let me know that they didn't know where I would end up. That was supposed to stay private. I was never supposed to find out these things, but they said my mother's name was Annette, and she was a French Canadian. So for now. But we're postponing temporarily, not without necessarily ending the research. We're just putting on temporary hold. Myself, I need a little break from everything, not that I don't want to work or research but I need a little break. I'll still post videos from time to time. I'll still be in touch with GTF2. But I need a little break, I guess. I've been through a lot, and especially with my daughter's passing, like Aimee said through the box, you just heard her. Southern Ridge, look below the Southern Ridge, she said. The guy that delivers my medication admitted to me at my front door when he last delivered my pills that he heard me in his brain, and he believes I'm Jesus, and he saw me, and he said, yeah, I saw you really cried watching Halo videos and stuff, and I really believe in you. And I was like, okay, cool. That's what he said. I noticed I'm not the only psychic dealing with visions and stuff. All I'm saying is it's possible that some people in town just are psychic and hearing.